Somewhere right now, someone is sitting at a kitchen table at 11 o'clock at night. They've just received a diagnosis that they didn't expect, or a letter from the IRS, or a call from their business partner that changed everything for them. And they're doing what people do in moments like that. They're searching quietly, alone, typing words into a screen that they would never say out loud in a waiting room. They are looking for someone to trust, and they haven't found you yet. There's a place, it's a territory really, that exists in every professional services relationship. It comes before the first call, before the consultation, before any credential is mentioned or any handshake is offered. I call it left of trust. It's the space between the moment that fear arrives and the moment that a client finally commits to someone. And I want to suggest to you that this is the most important territory in your entire practice, and almost no one is paying attention to it. Simon Sinek once asked professionals a question that changed an industry. He said, "Why do you do what you do?" It was the right question, but it was asked from the professional's chair. Nobody flipped the transaction around. Nobody sat in the client's chair and asked, "Why does the client actually hire you?" So I've been a lawyer for over 30 years. I've been a mediator, a mental health clinician, an advisor. And I can tell you that answer. When you finally sit in that other chair, it's not what most professionals expect. It's not your degrees. It's not your verdicts or your rankings or the letters after your name. It's comfort. Clients hire the person who makes them feel safe first. That's the transaction. That has always been the transaction. Here's what makes this hard. When a frightened person searches for help, they don't search the way professionals talk. They don't use clinical language or legal terminology. They type what they feel. They type what they're afraid of. They search in the language of fear, not the language of expertise. And most professionals are out there broadcasting credentials into a silence where comfort should be. The professionals who understand left of trust do something different. They build content, articles, videos, conversations that speaks directly to what the client is afraid of in the words the client actually uses. They show up in the dark before the lights come on. They answer the question the client hasn't been able to ask anyone yet. And then something remarkable happens. By the time that person picks up the phone, trust is already there. Not because of anything that happened in a meeting, because of everything that happened before one. Every piece of content that you create that speaks to a client's fear, every article, every video, every review someone leaves about how you made them feel is a brick of trust laid before you ever meet. And those bricks don't just sit there. They teach your clients the vocabulary of their situation, language they then use to search again, finding more of your work, more of your voice, more of you. You're not advertising. You're not gaming an algorithm. You're being found by people who already believe in you because you were there when they were afraid, and you spoke to that fear, and you didn't flinch. That person at the kitchen table at 11 o'clock at night, they're not looking for the most credentialed professional in the room. They're looking for the one who understands what they're going through. They're looking for someone who was already there, waiting in the territory left of trust. The question isn't whether you're good enough at what you do. The question is whether the people who need you most can find you before someone else does. That's left of trust, and it changes everything. If you are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.